Hello friends, you are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get updates of things that you really need to know. I appreciate every one of you who has been part of this channel, who has subscribed, and as many that are still contemplating whether to subscribe or not. I will encourage you to do that because I know you are not going to regret it at the end of the day. Please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon is very important because if you don't click the bell icon, you will not be notified anytime we publish any news. And also, I have a gift for everyone or as many that are interested on how to build a website. There is a website link in the description section. Once you open it, there's a video that will teach you on how to build a website from beginning to the end. Thank you very much. So let's go straight to the business of the day. Orji Kalu reveals how he brought Ruga to Southeast. The chief whip of the Nigeria Senate and former governor of Abia State, Senator Orji Kalu, has revealed that he pioneered Ruga in Abia State when he governed the state between 1999 to 2007. The lawmaker, who is a member of the All Progressives Congress, at an interaction with the Senate Press Corps on Friday in Abuja, stressed that as governor, he provided land for Fulani settlements in Umuahia. I provided land for herders in Umuahia during my time as governor of Abia State, where cattle were brought from north for sale across southeast and there were no problems. When the executive of Mieti Allah approached my government, I chose where ShopRite is located now for them along the Port Harcourt Expressway. One day, I took a 32-seater bus and I asked their executives to follow me to where I showed them, and they agreed that it was appropriate for them, and that was how I established Ruga. The chief whip also revealed that he trades in cows, saying that cow business is profiteering. According to him, many Nigerian elites have cows and they are interested in that business, adding that it was wrong for people to see cow business as exclusively that of the Fulani. Yeah, Orji Kalu said he brought a Ruga. That what he's trying to say is that he really accepted that, meaning that people that are trying to reject it, that is just my own opinion or my insinuation. Invariably, that is what the statement means to me. That people that are rejecting Ruga of a thing that is really not really a big problem. It's something that he practiced and he saw through to it, and there was no problem at all. And from what he's saying now is that the issue of a Ruga or cattle rearing of a thing is not really for Fulani or only Fulanis. Let me put it that way, meaning that other people are involved in it. Of course, we know it cannot only be Fulani, but what is the percentage? If you have percentage of Fulani doing that business or being involved in that business, if you have like 97% and 3% is other people, so what are you going to assume? It's just like you say an Hausa man deals with spare parts. It's really awkward. Of course, there might be some of them, pockets of them doing it, but when you take the statistics and the percentage of people involved in spare part dealings, you can't compare it to the people of the South. So now he's saying again that it's more or less, a big man business, that a lot of elites are involved. A lot of Nigerian elites they all have cows and they are interested in that business. No wonder that a lot of them, there's been this kind of reluctancy, because people always ask, where do these cattle rearers or S-men that always go with a stick in those days? That is what people, that's what they are being known for. They don't carry arms, they carry sticks and all of that, just for little self-defense, not to harm anybody. For all of a sudden, we started seeing them carrying all manner of arms, all manner of ammunition, sophisticated one at that. People always like, when you look at the people, the S-men in the first place, you know that even with the numbers of cows they go along with every now and then, that there is no way they would have been able to afford that. They are being recruited by some big people, and for them to even have access to that kind of arms or ammunition they carry in harming people these days, it calls for worries that there could be some people behind them. And just what Orji Kalu has just really confirmed. People have been saying it, that these people with this kind of weapons and with the number of cows, if you want to equate how much a cow is being sold, depending on the size, as from 120, 150, 200, as the case may be. So then you have somebody, going with hundreds of them or having thousands of them. So where will that kind of person get that money from? And that is why this issue of a cattle rearing, moving from one place to another, why these elders have not really been copped, because we have big people behind them, coupled with the fact that even the president himself, President Muhammadu Buhari, is an herdsman, because he has cows, he has them, in numbers, in large numbers, according to what he said. So apart from, okay, the people are from his people, that kind of insinuation, but we still have people that have been involved in these things, because like I said, those Fulanis that you see on the road all the time, there's no way they would have been able to afford the kind of cows they pull with and the kind of guns they are using now. And that's why there's this kind of reluctancy. I think that's when the kind of reluctancy that is making the government not to even have taken actions. Like Goodluck was saying in the era of PDP, that they were trying to make sure that anybody that was caught, causing mayhem or committing any crime as related to any form of business, as you may call it, you'll be brought to book. There is nothing like you are from here or you are not from here. That was what they said that they were doing during their time. People will still come and dispute it or debunk it that it's not so, but that was just what they said. But from what we are seeing with this present government, you see that reverse is the case. That is not what we are seeing, and that's why a lot of people don't even really show interest when it comes to this Ruga of a thing, be implemented or circulated all over the country. They never wanted it, because according to statistics, these guys have really committed a lot of havoc to people. So these are not the kind of people you might want to embrace or you might want to encourage to come to your area. And that is why this issue of Ruga of a thing, that people don't really want it. So invariably what Orji or Kalu is saying is that it shouldn't be a big problem, it shouldn't be a big deal that even brought the Ruga thing. It has been on ground for the fact that the name is just different, that the federal government is bringing it, giving it another name, that it has been in existence, which he really welcomed, and he pioneered the whole thing. And he even showed them, like what he's quoting, or he quoted that a particular place where ShopRite is located in Abia, that was where he gave to them. But I don't know how the thing did not even grow to the extent that which these cattle rearers or herdsmen would have been able to station themselves there. I think if really it was really handled, or if it was well handled, this problem we are having now wouldn't have escalated, because Abia State would have been a reference point that people will be talking about. But in the whole of Southeast, the governors, they've come together, know that we don't even have any kind of land that we want to give to you guys. If it is to get grass, we'll give it to you. That is just the deal. They are, interested. They are interested, to really, have with this S-men. But aside that, if it is land, they are saying capital no. So if Orji Kalu, if really the way he's saying it is that he really established it, or he really did all manner of things, I think it would have been a reference point, just like I said, that people will be talking about. Oh, can't you see the way it was being handled in Abia State and all of that? Then everybody should just rally around and let them be. But we can't see any improvements or anything that we can even pinpoint that it really happened during his time, or we can even talk about that of a truth that Orji Kalu really brought this Ruga of a thing. But like I said, or like I understand it to be, is trying to tell people that it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem at all, that people should embrace it. Of course, it's from the APC. If it's natural that it's going to align with that, it's going to align with the policy of the party or of their party. So that is why he's speaking in that manner. So guys, that's just what we've heard from Orji Kalu. He said he pioneered Ruga of a thing, that he brought it, personally brought it, he allowed it when he was a governor and brought it to Southeast. I don't know whether he's trying to pass a message to Southeast governors. I would like you guys to put down your comments below based on what he has said. Thank you very much for always listening. I appreciate you greatly. Bye.